What's going on, y'all? I just put out two videos how I overcame depression and anxiety, and throughout the whole rambling that I did, like I said, this is my first time that I'm new to the content. I'm new to the content space, so I'm doing a lot of rambling. Just give me a little time. I get it together. All these hand gestures and this rocking back and forth and all the ums and all of that. I get it together. In the first two videos, I feel like I left out a lot of key points. The second video, I did a lot of rambling towards the end as far as pills, taking the medication, how much I took, what I didn't take, the next day, this and that, about 3 pills to 2.5 pills, all that about medication. But I really didn't get into detail about during the time of me just feeling that the whole stage of anxiety and depression was gone from me. And I know I hit on a few things about what you need to do as far as overcoming your depression and anxiety, but I really want to get in depth a little bit more about what I did to overcome depression and anxiety. So I wrote a few things down so I don't be all over the place. So what we need to know about, the whole mental illness. Serotonin, as you all know, is a hormone that helps us stabilize moods, regulates our feelings, well-being, and happiness. So when you're going through certain situations in your life, it slows down. When you're going through unfortunate situations, it slows down your serotonin. Your body is not producing it like it should be. So when we talk about medication and things like that, that's to help you produce that so you can cope throughout the day. Like I said, for us with myself, going back to work, being able to be around people, that was a struggle for me. So taking the medication helped me at least get back active again. So that's why I feel that it's important if you prescribe, your counselor or your doctor prescribe, or they feel that you should be on some type of medication, I think that you should give it a try. Not saying that all medication is good. Fortunately for me, out of the two that I had, one did me just right, and that was the anxiety medication. Like I said, I don't want to throw out any type of name because I don't want anyone to feel that that's the exact one that they need to have. So I want to touch on a few things as far as what I was saying in the last two videos. Not being able to drive was one of my things, where everything that I'm naming is everything that I went through. And I'm pretty sure you're struggling with it. So not being able to drive, having to pull over on the side of the road, not just feeling the anxiety of something is about to happen. A crash or anything, you scared something is about to happen. Agoraphobia, not liking to be around a large crowd or open spaces, feeling like you're about to just float away or something like that. The agoraphobia, becoming irritable with people, feeling like that you're going to be like that for the rest of your life. What you're dealing with, because it's really, when we talk about mental illness, it's really like a sickness, an illness in your brain, in your head. And I know it's tough. I know it's tough for sure, but you can overcome it. That's a fact. You can overcome it. If you're listening to me right now, if you scroll and trying to figure out what's going on, you on your way to recovery. That's for sure. So, how I overcame depression and anxiety. Be consistent with getting up and taking care of your business. God has favor on the ones who get up. Get up and work and get it done. without faith. Faith without works is dead. So you have to get yourself up and cope throughout life. You have to get things done. Just whatever you have, whether it's washing clothes. You said you was going to wash your car that day. Wash your car. Paying bills. You have to get up and do the normal things that you're supposed to do in order to go to the next step. So get up and continue to live. Continue to want to live and want to be better. That's one key. Continuing to get up. Another thing, there is no certain time that this will be over with. It's not like I'm gonna give in about 2 years this should be over with. No, there's no time limit. I think I dealt with that, if I could remember correctly, from when it first started, where I first noticed it to the time that, hey, I noticed that it wasn't with me anymore, that I was okay. I think that was about 5 going into 6 years. So not saying that's gonna be your time, not saying that it's gonna be sooner, but it's no time limit on it. But you do have to put in the work. You do have to put in the work. And I'm a firm believer that time heals all wounds. Time will heal. It'll heal you. So you have to put in the time and the work. Once you start seeing a little light, you have to start adjusting to that lifestyle that you're in now. For instance, with me, I once was married, seeing my family every day. Then I became the guy who was single, wasn't married, wasn't seeing my kids like that. So I had to adjust to that lifestyle and find the greater good within that. One of the videos I mentioned that I had a lot of time on my hand. Time is beautiful. Time is everything. And I utilized my time when I had it. So that was a good thing right there that I had in that moment. So the time that I had, that was a blessing to get things done. I'm into music, doing music. I had all the time in the world to make music. That was one of my passions, still my passions. That was a thing that, I put into my life to get me better. So find the hobbies and the things that you love to do and do that, because it's only going to make you better. Like I said, adjusting to the lifestyle that you're in, that's one of the keys to busting down the door, to fully getting back to enjoying your life and being happy with no worries. Wake up with gratitude. It's someone in a way worse position than you. Wake up with gratitude. Just know that things could be worse. It could be way worse. There's a lot of people that didn't even try to put up the fight. You did. You are. So be thankful for that mindset that you getting up and just continuing to try to be better. So be grateful. Be thankful. I think that's all I really had. I just wanted to make sure that I touched on that because I did a lot of rambling in the other videos. And again, I'm very new to the content creator space. So just bear with me. I'm watching myself on these videos as well to make sure, that I'm really staying on point and staying on task with the things that I want to get across. I'm not here to just, I want to come out and help people or something like that. But I just figured if I run my mouth, I might as well. I'd rather do good than bad if I'm running my mouth. So that's all I got for right now. I wanted to, jump in a little bit more about the whole how I overcame depression and anxiety. Make sure I hit some key points. I'll tap back in with y'all later. Lock in. Hey, let's keep on making this content. That's all for right now. On Off the Crown, King Raheem signing out.